Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have a little bit of a Tarte haul slash review slash tutorial type thing. So if you're interested in seeing what all I got and what I thought about the whole collection, keep on watching. Okay, so I picked up the Tartelette Toasted palette and the Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette. I got all three of the chrome paint shadow pots, and I also picked up the limited edition quick dry matte lip paint. So let's start with the palette. I am wearing this on my eyes today along with one of the shadow pots, but it looks like this. It's super warm. It's really pretty. I'm loving this row of colors over here. They're just what I'm gravitating towards this time of year. Overall, all of the colors blended out really well. I didn't get a chance to try any of the shimmer shades because I used the paint pot or the shadow pot on my lids, but all the matte shades blended out really nicely. I didn't notice any patchiness with the darker shades, which is really good. But I do have to say the darker three shades are a little bit on the more powdery side, but the rest of them are just fine and smells so good. So yeah, I really like this palette. This is my first Tartelette palette, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I am doing a collab with Rhonda, aka Hot Mess Mama, and we'll both be showing you two different looks using this palette, so keep an eye out on that, and I'll be able to give you a better idea on how I like this palette or what I think about it then. But for first impressions, I really like this. So let's get on to these swatches. So this is the first row of colors. This is S'more, this is Sunrise, this is Sunset, and this is Crackle. I really like Crackle. I wanted to use it today, but I wanted to use the shadow pots too. And I was afraid that the glitter in it was just a little overspray, because you know how sometimes they can just spray a layer of glitter and then underneath it's just going to be a matte shade. But I don't know if you guys will be able to tell. Let me see if I can zoom you in. But that glittery shade in Crackle is all the way through the shadow, so I'm really pleasantly pleased with that. And on that top row, the only one I used was S'more, which is what I used to highlight my brow bone. So let's move on to the second row of shadows. These are all feeling really creamy on the fingers, which is really nice. These four are the second row. This one is Cashmere. This one is Warmth. This one is Flame, which I'm really excited to use next time. And this one is Cozy. All of those are really pretty. I'm really loving the color Flame. And now we're going to go into the last row. So here are the last row of colors. This one is Cashmere, which I have on my inner corners. This one is Latte, which I have in my crease. This one is Simmer. And this one is Fireside, which I have on my outer corner on top of Cozy. So I really like Fireside. It looks like a purple, but it's actually like a cool toned purple with brown undertones. It's really pretty. I like this one a lot as well as Simmer. I can't wait to play this palette again and use the metallic shades because all of them are really pretty. And across the board, all of the shadows were really buttery and smooth to swatch. None of them were patchy. So I am really happy with this palette so far. So continuing on with the eyes, I got all three of the chrome paint eyeshadow pots. This shade is Fire Dancer, and it looks like this. It's a really pretty cranberry color, perfect for the holidays. So this next shade is called Pot of Gold, and it looks like that. It's a really nice yellow gold, absolutely gorgeous. And this last one is Park Avenue Princess, and this is what I'm wearing on my lid today, which is right there. Definitely my favorite one out of all three of them. I feel like this one's the most wearable for me. These two are kind of more, I don't know. I don't see myself wearing both of these. Maybe the Fire Dancer one, but I don't know about this gold one. But they're all really gorgeous colors and they're super pigmented. I was really nervous to use these on the lid because they feel like a cream, but they go on like a powder, which is really nice. I put it on, and typically if I put any kind of cream product on my eyes, it'll crease right away. And this has been on for a good 40 minutes now since I've done the tutorial. And I haven't noticed any creasing. It still looks really good. It hasn't moved on me. It is really, really nice. So for me, I'm not big into shadow pots. I like my, my palette or my individual pans. But even now, like I don't even go into my individual eyeshadow pans anymore. I just mostly just pull out palettes. So for me, these are passes for me, even though they're really pretty. I just don't see myself wearing these two colors. And this one, it's pretty. I like it a lot, but I feel like I can get that same effect or same look with a regular pressed shadow. So those three are passes for me personally. But if you like little shadow paint pots like that, or shadow pots like that, then by all means, these are really, really good formulas. And they stay a long time and they're super smooth and pigmented. So if that's something that you like, then 100% I would definitely recommend that you get it because they are super, super pretty. And they go on amazingly. And then the next thing I got is this Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette. And it looks like this. And on the mirror it says chiseled like a diamond. So I thought that was cute. So it comes with 4 bronzers and 2 highlighters. This one is a yellower highlighter and this one's a pinkier highlighter. And they are both matte highlighters. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them all for you guys. So here are all of the colors. This one is Crown, which is the deepest shade. This one is Angel, which is what I used to bronze with today. And these two that you can barely see are, this one is Princess Cut and this one is Carrot, and I used both of them to contour today. I think Carrot is the one that I like the most. It's a perfect ashy shade for contouring. So if you like to really do that sharp or that strong contour, I think you really like Carrot. And then these two are the highlighter shades. Sorry for my terrible swatch position. This one is Enhance, which is the yellower one, and this one is Halo, which is the pinkier one. I think these are all right. They're a little powdery for me. I'm wearing Enhance on top of my concealer today, and I don't know. First it looked like it brightened it. You guys will see in the tutorial where I was like, whoa, that's really bright. But now I feel like it's kind of faded. I know on camera it's looking like I'm kind of like beaming. And it swatches matte, but I kind of feel like it's got some sort of sheen to it. I don't know, because I don't have anything else on my face except for foundation and concealer. So I'm not sure what that's about. The contours, I'm not used to doing a strong contour on myself, so it was kind of different for me. Princess Cut barely showed up on me. I had to really build it up. And I put Carrot on top, and that did a better job. And then I went in and used Angel and placed that and bronzed up my face. I'm not mad at it, but as you guys saw from the swatches, they were all a little too light for me. The only one that probably I could have made work was Crown, which is the only one I didn't use, ironically. I feel like that's almost too dark for me if I wanted to contour. So for this one, I'm really disappointed, but I might have to say this one is a pass for me personally. If you're lighter in skin tone than me, then you'd probably really love this palette. It's probably perfect for you. But for me, it was just too light. I wasn't a big fan of the highlight powders under my eyes. Again, it kind of gave it like a weird sheen, which is weird. But yeah, I'm really, really disappointed that this didn't work out for me because I really, really wanted to keep this. This is one thing that if I told myself if I was going to keep anything at all, I wanted to keep this, and now I can't. So that's a bummer. The last thing I got is the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint, and this is in Park Avenue Princess again. Now, it is what I'm wearing today on my lips, and as you guys can tell, it is extremely light on me. I feel like it's giving me like concealer lip vibes, which I don't like to wear on myself. So, and it's accentuating my fine lines and my dry lips. So which is weird because I've used other Tartelette paints and they haven't done that. So I don't know if it's just this color or what, but I'll swatch it for you guys. That way you can see what it looks like. Terrible these swatches, you guys. I'm sorry. So it looks like that. It's got like a pinky brown undertone as well as pinky nudes. And it's just not for me. Like I said, I don't like, it's not a bad color and it's really, really comfortable to wear. But again, for me, it's accentuating my fine lines in my lips and all of my dry spots. So I don't like that. And again, it's really, really light for me. I prefer a slightly bit warmer, browner nude lip than a pinkier one. This one's a more peachy pink. So this is a pass for me as well. So overall, I think if I'm going to keep anything at all, it's definitely going to be the Toasted palette. This is my favorite thing from the collection. And I don't know, I might keep the Park Avenue Princess Chrome Paint Shadow Pot. But I don't know. I don't see myself using this a lot when I have plenty of shades in the palette itself to use that are shimmery. So that might be going back as well. So yeah, I'm really bummed out that not more of this collection worked for me, but it is what it is. I got the contour and highlight, or contour and bronzer, to finally work out for me, as you guys will see in the tutorial in a minute. But it did take a lot of building up. So if you have skin tone same as mine, I usually am in the medium to tan range. You know, if you want to get that contour palette, then just know that you're going to have to work and build it up a little bit just to get the look that you want. I don't know. On camera, it's coming off a lot bronzier than it is in person, but I prefer that bronzier look. So I think I'm done complaining. I hate when reviews and first impressions turn out this way, but I'm just trying to be honest with you guys and let you know my true feelings on the product. I'm glad that I at least like the Toasted palette because I really, really do like this. And I'm one of those weirdos who likes to smell. I'll just sit here and smell it all day long. This was definitely a win for me. I'm going to quit talking and let's get on to the tutorial. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in and start with the eyes. This is what the palette looks like. I haven't touched this yet, so I'm pretty excited to touch it. Kind of nervous at the same time because I don't want to ruin it. Just going to take my E27. I'm just going to go into Latte. Buff that into my upper crease. I know there's a lot of people saying there's a lot of fallout in this palette, but I'm not noticing anything. I've also tried avoiding seeing other reviews because I didn't want to have that cloud my review. The only one I really paid attention to was Nicole Concilio's video, but that was pretty much it. So now I'm going to go in with Warmth. I'm going to blend that directly into, wow, that's really pigmented. I'm going to blend that directly into the crease. That's really nice color. I want to play with one of these pots, the chrome paint pots. So I'm going to take Cozy, which is this shade right here. Just going to pat that on the outer third of the eye, slightly into my crease as well. It's a nice color. It's a nice reddish brown color. I saw they have a Tartelette Vault, which I kind of want, but I don't need two Toasted palettes. Okay, to deepen that out a little bit, I'm going to go into a Fireside, which is right here. Pat that over Cozy. Just deepen it up a little bit. And I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and blend all that out. I'm also going to go back into Latte and I'll blend out that crease. Now I'm going to take this M577 from Morphe. I'm just going to buff out that crease a little bit. I feel like this brush kind of just erased all of that eyeshadow. It is a really dense brush, so that could be it. So I'm just going to take this clean Moda crease brush. Just going to buff everything out. And it's looking a little rough right now, but it'll come together. Before I move on to the lid, I'm going to go into S'more, which is right here. I'm going to highlight that brow bone. So we're going to put that down for a minute, and we are going to use one of these chrome paint shadow pots. I think I'm going to use Park Avenue Princess on my lid today. And just from swatching it, I have tried picking up with a brush and it doesn't pick up very well, so I'm going to use my finger So I'm just going to swirl my finger around in the pot. Looks like that. I'm just going to place that on the inner corner of my lid. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm just going to take this pencil brush. I'm just going to dip into that pot. It seems to be picking up pretty well on this dense brush. I'm just going to bring that up a little bit in the inner corner just to open up the eye. So I'm going to go back into the Tartelette Toasted palette, and I'm going to take this little detailer brush, and I'm going to go into Candle, which is right here. I'm going to highlight that inner corner. Now I'm going to take this Anastasia double-ended brush, and I'm going to go into Warmth. I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go into a little bit of Cozy and Fireside. I'm just going to press that onto the outer corner of the lower lash line, just so I can match up with the lid. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Très Jolie pencil liner. I'm going to line that upper waterline. And I'm going to go in with my NYX Wonder Pencil and line that lower lash line. So I'm going to pop on some mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back to finish up the rest of the face. Okay, so now we're going to go into the Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette. I'm going to go on this Real Techniques contour brush. Let's try Princess Cut for a contour color. I mean, it's there. It's a nice subtle contour. Let's try Carrot right here. I'm going to take a combination of both for the other side. I mean, it's working, but I'm having to build it up quite a bit, I feel like. I don't know how I feel about this. It's not a bad contour. I don't know. I just feel like I'm really having to work to build it up. Maybe because I'm so used to using warm bronzers to just warm up my face. I'm not used to these lighter, ashier contour colors. I mean, it's not bad. I like how my face looks in the viewfinder. I don't feel like it's strong enough. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can build it up at all. Let's take this weird chisel brush right here that I got from BoxyCharm. Let's go into Carrot. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that's better. Okay. So maybe you need a denser brush than the one I was using. Man, I like how my nose contour looks with it. It doesn't look like I just have two stripes on either side of my nose, which is good. Now I'm going to take my Coastal Scents brush, and I'm going to go into Angel. I feel like it's the warmest out of all of these bronzers. Now I feel it's too ashy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Now I have that warmer shade on. I feel like it's really ashy now. I like this bronzer color though. Now I'm going to take this yellower highlighter color. I'm going to take that on my e.l.f. blush brush. So again, I'm going to go in with Enhance, which is the yellower highlighter. It's got quite a bit of kickback. I'm just going to put that under the under eye. Woo, that brightened up quick. Okay. Does this have sheen on it? No, it's matte. I don't know why it looks like it has a sheen to it, because I just swatched it. It doesn't seem like it. Looks like it's a matte powder. Wow, you guys, that was one swipe under the other eye, and look how much it brightened it up. That's crazy. So the last thing in the Toasted collection is the Tarteist Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint in Park Avenue Princess. Let's see how it looks. It might be a little too light for me, but we'll see. I think it's too light for my skin tone. It's giving me like concealer lips vibe. So I don't know. So this is the final result. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And make sure you enter my giveaway if you haven't already. I will leave all the details down below, and I'll also insert a card right here. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys!